Mgeni wetu siku ya leo, mgeni wa kipindi hiki cha Ngware mtazamaji. Na Mr. Kimongui, nataka tuanze kwanza, asante kwa kujiunga pamoja nasi katika kipindi hiki Ngware. Nataka tuanze kwa kuzungumzia mageuzi ya sasa katika elimu. CBC, najua wewe ni mtu ya 844. Now we are now having a new system of CBC. Katika kuwahudumia wanafunzi wa grade ya 9 ya mfumo huu mpya, are you ready for these JSS students as they prepare now to join you?
Oh yeah, we are ready. We want to appreciate the government's effort. We are ready, but of course we have challenges.
Okay.
Yeah, some of the challenges, of course, touches on key sectors, the human resource aspects, the teachers. We are not. Of course, we require really serious capacity building. So that because we are implementers of the curriculum, and two, there's the issue of infrastructure, which has to be done to really accommodate the new group that is coming in. Yeah.
Serikali imekuwa naona wabunge wengi wanajizatiti kujenga madarasa mapya katika shule za sekondari, kuona namna gani inachukua ile idadi ya wanafunzi ambao wanakuja. Je, serikali kupitia viongozi hawa wamefanya nini kuona kwamba hawa wanaokuja wapya grade ya 9 wanakuwa accommodated kikamilifu?
Thank you. We want to appreciate the government's effort in actually ensuring that the grade 9 learners whom we are anticipating to come next year are settled and we embark on serious teaching and learning. However, we have challenges. Okay. We have challenges because CBC is practical-oriented, skills-based curriculum, and therefore we expect serious investment in matters, laboratory, the ICT labs, and so on. So the government should put in more effort. We have the issue of capacity building of teachers, which we expect. I think this year we are entering the second phase of the workshops.
Okay.
Yeah.
In your own view, I would like us to do the comparison a little bit about the 844 system and now the CBC. This one that you're mentioning that is more practical, it's practically oriented. If you compare, which one works best for Kenyans? The two, between the two, the 844 that was phased out and now the CBC that was ushered in.
Yeah, I want to say that, the CBC is just at the first stage. Okay. So we want to wait and see. But I believe because it's talent-based, I want to say that it has its own advantages. And I believe given time, I'm sure it will meet the needs and desires of our nation's socio-economic development. Yeah.
Thank you very much. Now, when you look at you've talked about the workshops zile ambazo zinafanya kwa ajili ya wale wanafunzi walimu ambao wanakwenda kuwashughulikia wanafunzi wa grade ya 9, kwa sababu ndio mara ya kwanza pia mnakwenda kukutana na hawa wanafunzi. Je, unaamini kwa walimu wamepata mafunzo ambayo yanatosha? Have they been also trained fully to handle this new class that is coming in?
Grade 9.
Yeah, grade 9.
Well, there's a small group percentage that has been capacity built, and I want to appreciate the government's effort for that. But I believe there's a lot to be done. Most teachers are yet to be empowered in terms of capacity building, and therefore we require more effort, more input on the part of the government to ensure that actually teachers, we are ready actually to welcome the new learners come next year.
Wanataka uhuru wa kujitawala au walimu wa JSS. Kuna huu msukumo ambao unatoka kwa walimu wa JSS kwamba iwe ni uongozi wake tofauti na shule za msingi. They don't want to be I don't know which term I will use, but nisitumie jambo ambalo litaleta siasa kidogo. Wanataka wawe na uongozi tofauti na ule wa msingi. Je, do you think it's a must for them to have their own organization and union? JSS.
It's key, it's important.
Okay.
That actually I support the autonomy of JSS. It will actually pacify the sector and ensure that the JSS colleagues work independently with confidence, because there has been a rift between them and the leadership. So to actually remove the interpersonal, poor working relationship, we fully support the independence of the JSS colleagues.
As of now, where do they belong? Is it in the NAT or COPET?
Of course, they're members of COPET, but now administratively they are led by the heads of institutions. That's the head teachers, in the primary schools.
That is NAT.
That's not members of NAT. So that conflict, the clash comes in. Yeah.
All right. Wanataka pia kwamba miundo msingi iboreshwe. When say they are members of COPET, there are those who say that the infrastructure in these primary schools that does not support fully the implementation of CBC programs. True?
In primary?
Yeah.
Well, initially, the government had good plans, you remember, some time back during the previous regime, where it was stated that actually CBC was to be, the grade 9 class was to be done from the secondary section level. Actually the whole junior class was supposed to be at the secondary level. But over time, of course, policies have changed, and I want to believe that actually to remove the conflict in between, I will support for the independence of the JSS teachers. Yeah.
Okay, asante sana. Mtazamaji na mgeni wetu wa siku ya leo ambaye tunazungumza pamoja naye. Nasema azungumze Kiswahili pia kidogo.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Unafunza nini? Which subject do you teach?
Mimi ni mwalimu wa Kiingereza.
I see.
Yeah.
I see. Now I understand why.
Lakini tajaribu.
I understand why. Lakini kwa minajili ya wale ambao wanakusikiliza. Nataka tuzungumzie masuala ya capitation. Kumekuwepo na malalamishi mengi kutoka kwa shule hizi ambazo mnafunza kwamba serikali inachelewesha sana elimu hela za kufadhili elimu the capitation. How has it been this year with capitation?
Well, it has been a challenge, quite a challenge. That the funding model has not worked. We want to appreciate the effort, but it has not worked because there has always been a delayed disbursement.
What is the model? 50 then? 50, 30 then? 20?
Of course, 20, yeah. Okay. But there has been delayed disbursement, and we want to call upon the government actually to ensure that there is timely disbursement. Yeah, there is already.
The 20%?
Yeah.
Kwa hiyo zimekuja tayari?
Yeah.
Kwa hiyo hakuna pesa ambazo
hakuna.
Lakini zimekuwa zinachelewa.
Liko nachelewa.
So zikichelewa, what do you do? Mnafanyaje kama shule?
One, I want to speak on, I'm not an administrator.
Okay.
But I want to say that we have always seen cases where administrators have to go a long way, look for alternative means of funding. Yeah, the running of the schools.
Ndo mara nyingi wanatishia kwamba watafunga hata shule, wanafunzi waende nyumbani kwa sababu pesa hazipo. Na inafanyaje sasa na mapendekezo yenu kama walimu? Manake you're not part of the administrative but you are a teacher. Whatever happens in school also concerns you.
Yeah, sure.
Mapendekezo yako kwa serikali yangekuwaje katika masuala haya ya capitation?
Well, I want to really, on the part of the government, ask the government that there must be timely disbursement to ensure that the school programs run well and are not interfered with, so that actually there is effective and efficient teaching and learning going on in our schools.
There has been talks that this bursary schemes and programs in the constituencies and across the 47 counties, and all these other bursaries to be collapsed and consolidated into one, and this money be directed to the Ministry of Education and just pay school fees and make education free. Do you think that one can work? So that we don't have MPs giving out bursaries, a woman rep giving out bursary, an MCA giving out bursary, a governor giving out bursary. You see, the president also has a special program for giving out presidential bursaries, so that all these are consolidated and be put under one basket.
I think the spirit and letter of the Constitution is very clear. Devolution is all about devolution of resources,
Okay.
and therefore we support the devolution of resources to the lowest level, so that it actually benefits the common mwananchi. So I'll support the devolution aspect, but not centralized system where money will go to one fund. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
How was the exams, KCSE?
KCSE good. I want to believe that I think I want to appreciate the fact that our colleagues ensure there is a credible, exams were done with a lot of credibility and integrity in ensuring that the process was is fast-tracked and done well. So I want to appreciate colleagues for the good work done. Yeah.
And now the cases of I've had the CS education Julius Migoso Gamba akisema kwamba visa vya udanganyifu vimepungua kidogo kilinganishwa na mwaka 2024. Nataka tuangazie haya masuala ya uchaguzi wa KUPPET. Uchaguzi mpangiwa kufanyika lini? That is January.
Yeah, January, February. Of course, according to our constitution,
yes.
I mean, in our constitution provides that all unions in Kenya should hold elections. The last day should be 31st of March.
31st of March.
Yes.
Okay, so you have you have January to March.
Yeah.
To conduct.
So we have, for us, it will take place between 10 and 31st of March. 10th of January.
10th of January.
Yeah.
To 31st of March.
Yeah.
You're an aspirant.
Yes, I am.
What are you vying for? Which position?
An aspirant for vice chair's position, KUPPET, Bungoma County, and I look forward to actually serving colleagues.
Okay.
Yeah.
You are prepared for it. What is pushing you?
Strongly. They desire to serve. They desire to serve colleagues. I feel I'm passionate about it. I share in the struggles, in the pains, in the joys of the members, and I have decided to come out and say advocate for one, good working conditions, welfare issues for colleagues, and ensure that actually the teacher grows professionally.
Okay.
Yeah.
That is your manifesto.
But
that is what you stand for.
I stand for that.
That teachers welfare.
Yeah.
Welfare in also
there are so many issues, and welfare. We have issues of mentorship programs, leadership programs for colleagues. Even the succession lineup, like what we are not witnessing. Actually, if I were in, to prepare for succession lineup. So I think that's an aspect also we are also lacking. Bring in fresh blood, and breathe new life in the union. Yeah.
Your position will be representing the entire Bungoma County.
Exactly. Of course, that's what our constitution envisages for the KUPPET group. We do the county. Yeah.
How prepared are you for the campaign?
Quite strong.
It is ongoing.
Ongoing, quite strong. It's a marathon. And we are hitting the road. We've done so. And we are ready to go.
You've reached out to teachers so far?
Talk to colleagues across board.
What is the response?
Wonderful, promising.
You see yourself becoming the new vice chair?
The incoming.
The incoming.
Yeah.
Mr. Maurice Kimungui. That is 2026.
Exactly.
I saw you somewhere in this school. What's the name of this school recently?
Yeah.
It's called what? This year. Ulikuwa uzungumze. Lakini I don't know what happened. I saw you waved, then you sat down.
Yes.
What happened? And I want you to say that in Swahili.
Well, allow me to put it this way. It wasn't a right.
Okay.
Yeah, it was a privilege.
Oh, it was a privilege.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What happened?
Nothing wrong. Protocol.
Protocol.
Yeah.
And you niliona ulisimamishwa tu alafu ukaelekezwa kuketi.
So I obeyed.
You obeyed.
Yeah.
Shingo upande ama kijumla jumla tu?
Yeah, I'm one man with peace loving,
okay.
Gentle, humble, but outgoing, sociable, and I believe in peaceful order of the society, and therefore I really want to appreciate colleagues for having given me that chance to simply wave.
just waving without even saying a word. Were you prepared to give a speech?
Of course.
Then what happened now that you are denied a chance?
Well, as I said,
I thought you were denied. I view it as some sort of politics, you know,
at play.
At play.
Well, for me, being a visitor, and I believe in a teacher, initiatives. It was a teacher function. So I believed that I'm a teacher, so it was a privilege for me to really attend. And
were you invited?
Of course I wasn't, but it was teachers were invited, and it was a teacher function.
So you were there as a teacher?
Yes.
And as an aspirant, you expected to be given an opportunity at least to say something?
Of course, being a teacher function.
Yeah. And you were denied an opportunity to. Do you regret attending?
Not really. Okay. In fact, it gave me, it was a springboard, because more things came on board, and I managed to deliver. Yeah.
Na ndo mgeni wetu siku ya leo, mtazamaji. Mwalimu, nataka ningependa kujua pia KUPPET mara nyingi naona mnagoma sana. Kama mgomo huu mmefanya juzi. Did you attend the meeting that was organized in the State House?
No, not really. I want to say that the meeting was meant for a certain cadre of members. Okay. And the office was mandated to select.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So you did not get the opportunity.
No.
But whatever the president said during that meeting, and your union officials, did it touch you as an individual, as a teacher?
Yeah. One.
Maybe any impact.
Positive, negative. I want to say that really. Of course, the national office represented by our Secretary General, Missouri. You remember when they asked to represent us at the State House meeting, we were outshone by our counterparts on the other side, the NAT, friends. So I want to believe that teachers' interests, teachers' issues were not properly addressed, particularly for us secondary school members. And we wasted that chance. We did not deliver.
You did not deliver?
Yeah.
As secondary fraternity?
Yeah.
So I'll bring this question up. Is KUPPET really fighting for the interests of the teachers?
Well, I want to appreciate the office in place. They have done their part, and kudos to them. But we want to ask that for those of us who have shown interest, we will ask members to support our cause, so that we actually join them in building the union and grow. So we need actually that also space, yeah, to actually make our contribution towards it, the growth of our union.
What are some of the challenges and maybe the gaps that you've seen in the KUPPET leadership that, given an opportunity, you're going to fill up those gaps? Maybe the shortcomings.
Shortcomings among
the current leadership. Yeah. One,
Maurice Kimungui stands for the teacher first, the interest of the teacher.
Okay.
And I want to believe that the current officer has served, and we appreciate their input, their service. But given chance, I'll improve on the following. One, the welfare initiatives for teachers. I'll ensure that the mentorship program, the wellness program works effectively and efficiently for teachers by, one, ensuring that we have, for example, teacher reps at the school level, which we lack now. We do not have any. It's therefore to have efficient and effective service delivery. Teachers must be represented at the staff room level. That's one of the areas I'll address. Two, I'll ensure that I promote, policies. I'll collaborate with stakeholders, private and public, of course, the government, to ensure that actually policies that are teacher-friendly are passed, so that our teacher stands to benefit. And that's what I've been talking about, placing the teacher at the center of the union affairs. That's where the focus should be, to serve the interests of the teacher. So I'll do that by collaboration with like-minded stakeholders to ensure that our teacher benefits. Yeah.
Another one?
Another one is that, teachers have stagnated for quite some time, for a very, very long time. Particularly a classroom teacher has suffered for long. I want to give myself as a...
How? Suffer? How?
The issue of the struggle, I talked about the struggle. I understand the struggle, the pains, the joys of a teacher. Being myself a classroom teacher. One, the CPG, which is an elephant in the room, we need to push it out. It has, really teachers have stagnated for long without a promotion. I'm the best example, 10 years in one job group, really, comparatively with the other public service. They're hardly stay in their job groups. They will move every after 3 years. So there is a very clear plan for promotion. Unlike us, where excuses are given that we are bloated, you know, the numbers are huge, and therefore we are stuck because the employer comes up with oppressive policies that, you know, genotype the teacher, and we are not able to move. And therefore, I, as Kimungui Morris, I'll push for that. I'll ensure that I work with the like-minded elected officials come next year to ensure that policies that are put in place and programs actually stand and ensure that the teacher benefits and grows professionally. Yeah.
Thank you very much. Now, the working relationship between Kupet and the government, how will you collaborate, given an opportunity, between the union and now the government, so as to, because you cannot achieve this alone?
Yeah, I won't achieve alone, but I'll engage others, the private sector, the government, and others, bodies that mean well for the teacher, to ensure that the policies that are actually shared and, you know, passed are teacher friendly. For example, fair promotions, fair, you know, issues of transfers, fair, to have a human face, a teacher face on it.
This issue for the localization, you get done with it?
Yeah, there was a recent policy shift where it has been now, instead of localization.
Localization?
Yes.
So what is the difference?
The difference in localization, you are to go out.
The localization, you're supposed to go out.
Yeah.
Now the new policy?
Yes, you come in. You can go back home and work from there.
As teachers, you're comfortable with that?
Well,
the localization or the localization?
Both of them are working as long as it's actually free, democratic. Yeah, because I want to believe that.
Preference.
Yeah, I want to believe that localization has its advantages. You can go out, adventure, like I do, like adventure, and it gives you a wide perspective, or a global view of the world and, you know, our nation. Yeah, yeah.
Thank you. The co-curricular activities, is the government supporting schools fully in these co-curricular activities?
Thank you for that. I want to appreciate the government's effort in ensuring that actually co-curricular take place. In fact, that's in line with the CBC requirements, that, you know, talent-oriented, practical-oriented skills. I want to say that the government has been supporting the programs, but of course, again, as I said, the late disbursement of funds affects the running of those programs. Yeah, it has been the case. Cases are there.
Given an opportunity as the vice chair incoming, what are you going to do?
As the vice chair?
To improve now the co-curricular activities in schools.
One, as a vice chair, of course, I'll collaborate with the ministry, advocate for early disbursement of funds, so that, you know, co-curricular programs are run, planned early, run well, and so that there is delivery. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tunaelekea kutamatisha mazungumzo haya, lakini ningependa tutamatishe kwa kuuliza hili swala la mwisho. Your message to teachers, the teachers fraternity, as you this long holiday, teachers, parents, and even students now who are at home for the long holiday. What is your message to them?
I want to thank the teachers, particularly having worked the whole year round the clock, ensuring that actually we prepare our candidates for the exams, which have just ended yesterday. I want to appreciate that and thank colleagues for the effort. Two, I also want to wish well the candidates success in the exams. Of course, we expect the results early next year. I also want to thank the examiners who are doing the job, the KJSA examiners. I'm sure next week they will be back home We want to wish them well. We want to wish them safe journey back home. I also want to wish the teaching fraternity in Bungoma and across the country enjoyable December Christmas holiday.
Yeah. For Christmas and the New Year. And now the Kupet election, what message do you have for them as we wind up? Your camera is here.
I want to tell members that I understand the challenges that teachers are going through. And we know, I've already mentioned the welfare issues, the challenges, the stagnation issue, lack of promotion, you know, and I want to promise that I'll streamline that by advocating for them. I'll ensure that I fight for the rights of the teacher. I'll ensure that I put the teacher as the focus, particularly the classroom teacher who has actually suffered for quite a while. So let's work this journey together towards 2026, colleagues. I want to ask you to hold my hand. We work this journey. We are almost there. Yeah.
They vote for who?
Kimungui Morris Wanyonyi as the incoming vice chair.
Asante sana. Kimungui Morris Wanyonyi anasema ndo incoming vice chair, uchaguzi ambao utakuwa unaandaliwa mwaka ujao kati ya mwezi Januari na mwezi Machi. Anasema anazungumza kizungu kizuri sana, Kiingereza kizuri sana. You schooled where? Where primary?
My primary is in my local village primary school, Siboti Primary School.
You come from? That is where you come from?
That's
Siboti?
Yes.
That is where this English came from?
Yeah, exactly.
Who was your English teacher in primary?
I remember Mr. Ndamwe.
Ndamwe?
Yeah.
No, that Ndamwe used to be a tough man. Ndamwe used to be a tough man.
Yeah, yours.
And then secondary?
Secondary, Chesamis High School.
You went to, you're an alumni of Chesa?
Yes, the Buffaloes.
The Buffaloes.
Yeah.
Then now the higher level?
At the University of Nairobi.
University of Nairobi.
Yeah.
I see now where the English coming from. From Siboti Primary to Chesamisi, then to the University of Nairobi. Now at St. Monica's Mungeti Secondary School as a teacher of English.
Exactly. Yeah, English literature.
English literature.
Yeah.
Aha. Asante sana mtazamaji, ndo mazungumzo ambayo tumekuwa nayo, masuala ya elimu, masuala ya ajira kwa walimu wa JSS wanapendekeza wapatiwe, mkataba ambao ni wa kudumu, uhuru wa kujitawala wenyewe, miundo mbinu kuboreshwa na usimamizi wa rasilimali kwa hizi shule. Mbele pia na natoa wito kwa serikali kwamba iweze kuangazia masuala ya ufadhili wa elimu, ile tunaita capitation katika lugha ya Kimombo, kwamba serikali iweze kuhakikisha kwamba inatoa fedha zile kwa wakati, ili kwamba shule zisiweze kutaabika sana katika operesheni za shule. Tunafungia pale. Asante kwa kutizama, asante Morris kwa kuja kufanikisha kipindi Ngware, na watakieni usiku mwanana. Naitwa Nixon Simi. Kwa heri.
We are done.
I made it.